Winter fury. Yellowstone geyser eruption stuns visitors in icy spectacle. A frozen morning turns to chaos.
Oh my god.
Yellowstone National Park, USA. It was a breathtaking winter morning in Yellowstone, with fresh snow covering the sprawling landscape and a thick frost clinging to the branches of towering pines. The air was crisp, filled with the stillness of winter, broken only by the distant bubbling of geysers and the occasional howl of the wind. Visitors, wrapped in heavy coats and scarves, moved carefully along the icy boardwalks, mesmerized by the steamy geothermal vents creating ghostly plumes against the clear blue sky. Then, without warning, the earth rumbled. The deep, guttural tremor sent a ripple through the icy ground, causing cracks to form in the thin sheets of frozen water coating the pathways. Some tourists instinctively reach for the railings, their breath visible in the cold air. A low, eerie hiss began to rise from the depths of one of Yellowstone's largest and most unpredictable geysers. In an instant, the serene landscape transformed into a scene of unimaginable power. A deafening explosion shattered the morning calm. A tower of boiling water erupted violently, soaring over 350 feet into the sky, carrying with it a plume of thick, white steam that expanded rapidly, engulfing the area in a swirling fog. The force of the blast sent chunks of ice and mineral deposits hurtling through the air, some smashing into the nearby walkways, dangerously close to stunned onlookers. Panic set in as hot water rained down, hissing upon contact with the frozen ground. Some visitors screamed as they stumbled backward, their boots slipping on the rapidly forming ice. Others stood frozen in awe, watching as the geyser continued its furious eruption, the sheer power of nature unfolding before their eyes. "I thought we were witnessing a disaster," said Elliot Grayson, a visitor from Montana. "The ground felt like it was moving. For a second, I thought a full-blown earthquake was happening underneath us. The steam was so thick, I could barely see a few feet in front of me." A winter eruption unlike any before. Geyser eruptions are not uncommon in Yellowstone, but this particular event was extraordinary for the winter season. The freezing temperatures usually create a natural stabilization effect on geothermal activity, making major eruptions less frequent. However, this one defied all expectations, not only for its raw intensity but also for the bizarre phenomenon that followed. As the superheated water collided with the sub-zero air, it froze almost instantly, forming eerie ice sculptures along the surrounding trees and geyser cones. Tourists who had managed to stay at a safe distance marveled at the crystallized formations left behind, glistening, jagged spires of ice that looked as if they had been carved by an artist rather than created by nature's wrath. But while the sight was breathtaking, the danger was real. Several visitors reported minor burns from the scorching mist, while others suffered slips and falls as the boiling water flash froze upon impact with the cold ground, creating a dangerously slick surface. Rangers rushed in, their voices barely audible through the lingering roar of the geyser. Emergency personnel began evacuating the most affected areas, ensuring that tourists moved away from the active site before another potential explosion. The science behind the unexpected eruption. Experts from the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, immediately launched an investigation into the cause of the eruption, noting that such extreme activity during the dead of winter was highly unusual. The combination of underground pressure and shifting hydrothermal activity may have created the perfect conditions for this kind of explosion, said Dr. Emily Carter, a leading geophysicist with USGS. It's possible that a recent seismic event contributed to an increase in pressure within the geyser system, triggering an eruption of this magnitude.